Sagittarius, welcome to your November 2019 Love and General reading. I'm Gemstone Tarot. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon or Rising, cross watchers, anybody who's drawn to it for Sagittarius energy. Okay, we have someone remodelling their house down the road who's making a right noise. So I'm really hoping they're going to give us a break. They may not. Sagittarius, love and relationships, work life or whatever. What do we... Ooh, that looks like yours. They all look like yours. What do we need to know? I'm not reading reversals this month, my lovely Sag. There goes Sandman. Just have to hope that he puts a sock in it pretty soon. Wow, you got nice cards. Wow. Wow, how much Major Arcana do you want? A big chunk of cards fell out on their own. That feels weird, yes. And I took them. Ooh. All right. Okay. Saggy, there's a lot going down, but I like it. In the middle of your reading, the Fool. I think of this as quite a Sagittarius card anyway, actually. The Fool is a new start, a new beginning, a new journey, new energy, optimism, risk, enlightenment, and the ability to... You know, the Fool is stepping off a cliff and he's not too bothered about whether he's going to get caught or what the dangers are. Now, partly it's foolish, as in it's stupidity, it's, you know, a lack of awareness, all of that stuff. It's a kind of a teenage energy of being omnipotent, you know, and all powerful. But that's the energy that makes him take the leap, makes him take the risk. And the dog snipping at his heels over here is like, are you sure about this? That's my dog impression. Are you sure about this? But do you know what? The Fool doesn't look back. He's the 0 card of the tarot. He is on his journey. It's the beginning. It's how we start everything, with innocence, with bravado, with dumb luck. Okay? Good. Sagittarius, you are the lucky ones. Okay? You are ruled by Jupiter. You're ruled by the lucky planet. And also, whatever this new kind of cycle is, you run straight into the 6 of Wands up here, which is winner, winner, chicken dinner energy. Love that energy for you. However, I am noticing some anxiety here with the 9 of Swords. So this could be that you have insomnia. It can be sleepless nights. It's what keeps you awake at night. It's your secret fear. It's your nasty voice. It's your what about this and what about that and what if this and what if that. Future talking, past thinking, all those kind of things. Everything except doing this, which is being in the lovely yellow lucky present. Okay? Now, I think I know why it's here. I think it's because we're in Mercury retrograde and there is somewhat of some strange energy going on with Scorpio and other planets which are sometimes getting along, sometimes not getting along. We had the new moon in Scorpio on the 28th of October and we shot into kind of Mercury retrograde on the 31st, and it does feel as if there will be some shenanigans before you reach your goal. However, if you think about the Odyssey, you know, by Homer, where Odysseus set out like the Fool, he did have to encounter a whole load of stuff before he made it to his destination. I won't give you any spoilers just in case you're going to read the Odyssey, but, you know, he did some things. He saw some things. He did some things. He experienced some things. Whenever you're on an Odyssey or a journey or a new cycle, you take the rough with the smooth. So there will be a bit of this, but the overall energy is that 6 of Wands, okay? You get the Hanged Man. That is your Mercury retrograde element. Hanged Man is ruled by Neptune. Neptune is a planet of smoke and mirrors. Okay, so Saggy, there are some smoke and mirrors involved. Okay, and you may be concerned about what is smoke and what is mirrors and what is real. And I think that might be what keeps you awake at night. Okay, I get that. And while you have that Neptunian energy, there is somewhat, you know, if you look at this, he's got a very hypnotic kind of stare. And I get, Saggy, that you may be feeling kind of a bit punch drunk and a bit hypnotized by a particular person, and you don't know whether to take them seriously or not, actually. I'm just doing a Chuck Spezzano healing card. Okay, good. You get the victim card of expectations. I really am going to kill that man in a minute. Grr. You get the card of expectations. Now, sometimes, Saggy, it's the expectations that do it. It's better to have goals, okay? If you can think of what you want, especially if this is to do with a relationship, as having movable flags, you know, goals that can be reduced or extended or moved as you get there, that's a bit more flexible than having expectations. Because some of you who have expectations are having negative expectations, which may be affecting the outcome of what you're getting. And others of you have expectations which, if somebody doesn't meet in the way that you've seen it and visioned it and expected it, you'll feel disappointment, even though the cards actually are saying something quite different here. Something quite nice. Four of Pentacles, and there will be, by the way, an extended reading to this, Saggy, and the link will be downstairs in the description box. Four of Pentacles, holding on to feelings and emotions. That might be you trying to stay safe. Notice how, I always call this one the record shop thief. From back in the 70s and 80s when people used to shoplift records and stick them in their coat and down their trousers. It just kind of reminds me of someone like that. So he has stuffed these coins everywhere. He's like, mine, mine, mine. Grrr, you're not having it. Grrr, I'm not moving, I'm not giving, I'm not putting out, I'm not going to share, you know. This is the feeling that you may have about someone because you don't trust them, or that you may fear they have about you. Okay, Four of Pentacles. That's quite a kind of gnarly energy of, if you don't expect anything, Saggy, you're not going to get anything. If you can get, this is difficult. It's like walking a line. Don't expect disappointment, okay? Just expect to be surprised, because that's not as prescriptive and you're not as likely to have something seemingly taken away from you. Be surprised. I think that would be my biggest message. Be surprised, but also take the rough with the smooth as it comes, because not everything in November will be as it seems. Some of the negatives will turn out to be positive with hindsight, and some of the positives may turn out to be negative, but on the whole, do you know what? I don't get bad cards for you. I really don't. Above the Fool, the Sun. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous energy. Bright, cheery, majestic, optimistic, childlike, lovely, yang energy. Zippity-doo-dah, Sagittarius. Also, yellow is very good. Yellow for me is the colour of real optimism. So know that you're stepping into some sun. I would say, because we have a new moon in your sign on the 26th of November, when Mercury goes direct again, I would say, Saggy, that that's when the light kind of breaks through for you. That's when there's a shift. That's when the energy starts to kind of stoke up. You also get the Emperor. This is the card of the father. So there may be issues to do with your father. There may be things to do with your father. There may be light shone on something to do with fatherhood, either your own or your own experience of it. It also represents the divine masculine and it represents Aries. Some of you are dealing with a divine masculine who is closed off, a bit hidden. He is the man with the records down his trousers. You know, he is the I will not share, I will not give. You feel like you maybe ought to mirror that. Do you remember we were talking about Neptune, the smoke and mirrors planet? That you ought to do the same. It might be better if you can to maintain the stance of the Fool, to be open-hearted, to be optimistic, to do what Sagittarians do best, which is to look on the bright side, to see the good in everyone, to see the good in you, to see the good in them, and almost to bet on the potential of something rather than the negativity. Very interesting kind of theme for you. Down here we've got the Ace of Pentacles. Now that for me is a Capricorn energy. 4 of Pentacles is also Sun in Capricorn. So this may come to pass particularly around Capricorn time, which is after your sign. So it's about the 20th of January. But also we have, now that's Aquarius, Gemma, 20th of December even. We have an eclipse in Capricorn on the 26th of December 2019 that I think will also, I don't know, just bump this situation along a bit. Yeah. You get the problem card of using. You want to make sure that you are not being used, Sagittarius, okay? You fear this. But it is one of those situations where even if you are picking up on something, the more you see that happening, the more it could happen. The more it could show up in your reality, okay? Then we get the problem card of feeling unwanted. This is in the background and this might be the root of it. Just watch this, okay? Is what you're fearing with the 9 of Swords real? Or is it rooted in some kind of insecurity and feeling unwanted that you have anyway, okay? Then you get the Grace card of happiness. And with the 6 of Wands, the Sun and the Fool, I'm really not surprised to see that, Saggy. Let's have a lovely oracle card for you. Get the Blessed Prawn. This is one of my favourite cards. I love this. This is blessed. It's quite a simple card because it literally means you're blessed. It means there are blessings coming your way. Count your blessings, revel in your blessings, eat your blessings, love your blessings, be your blessings, live your blessings, okay? The Blessed Prawn. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous card. It's simple, really simple, like the Fool is simple. Okay, keep it simple, but keep it on that bright side. Oh my God. Sagittarius, what are you even worried about? This is amazing. Oh my God, that's so cool. So we just did Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reid and we got blessed. Then I did Healing with the Angels Oracle card, Doreen Virtue. What do I get, Sagittarius? Blessings. How many do you want? This is gorgeous, okay? This is a blessed month for you. It at times may not seem like that. You may be, you know, up and down like a bit of a roller coaster. You may have worries, but honestly, to get blessings clarified by blessings, it's blessings on blessings. Saggy, I'm going to hop over and do your lovely Vimeo reading and have a look at them. I'm going to look at the Six of Wands, I'm going to look at the Emperor, I'm going to look at the Fool, I'm going to look at the Hermit, I'm going to look at the Nine of Swords as well. So if you want to join me for the extended reading, just click the link in the description box, and otherwise subscribe, hit the like button, and I'll see you soon. Blessings. Namaste.